So, hello everybody, and this will be my first ever Let's Play video, and I'm going to start with Dragon Quest III. Now, I guess a few things, since this will be the first video of the channel, and I haven't made an introduction video just yet for the entire channel. What I kind of hope for this channel to be is, realistically, I would like it to be just a series of Let's Play videos, because I find myself in my 40s, raising my kid, working my job and stuff, and I play video games all the time. Have a love for video games. Like, can't get enough of them. I've always enjoyed video games and have done that since I've been a little kid. And the thing is, I just kind of at this point want to journal things, and I kind of want to go through, and I want to be able to just kind of document things and stuff like that, and maybe connect with like-minded people. So that's going to be what a lot of this channel is for. I mean, sure, like and subscribe if you like it, and continue watching as I try to upload videos and go on this awesome magical journey of gaming that I already do anyway. And hey, I'm not going to lie, if everything gets big down the road, I'm going to monetize, but if nothing happens, this channel is kind of very personal. So, without further ado, we're going to start Dragon Quest XI. Now, I'm going to just give a disclaimer. I've already played well past beating Baroness, and now I'm down in the Underworld. And right now, simply, what I've been starting to do is just slowly explore the Underworld and unlock all the places so I can teleport. And then it'll be going around to the dungeon. So yes, this is technically starting from the beginning, but this is when I decided to start this channel. Okay, so, when I last left off, and look, I've got like a whole 60 hours, so I'm slow as shit at this game. Took me 60 hours to beat Baroness. I am playing on Draconian Quest, so it is a little bit harder. And I've even been grinding on Draconian Quest too. So, I'm in Cantlin, and I've basically just been exploring. So, and then after I explore, I'm out. I'm going to go unlock the next place on the map. But anyways, nose for treasure. Okay, so I got 3 treasures, and I'm not going to lie. I think last time I left, I caught the monster over here, and so my minions are growing. I found out that apparently I missed one of the arenas. Apparently I was distracted or some shit. I don't know. So I'll have to do that, and I probably will do that. Because, I mean, what I found out, if you're playing on Draconian Quest, it's easier to get the mini-medals and go back and turn them in. Do the rankings of the monster and turn them in. Like, and stuff. That gives you so much treasure in this game, which is so much easier than just trying to buy everything, because shit is expensive. So anyways, we'll start looking around, and it's going to take me time to get used to talking to y'all and concentrating, to be honest, because I found myself not really paying the attention I should. Like, it's taking a lot of my mental effort to talk. So this will be definitely a learning curve for sure, but when I was practicing to get the mic and stuff right and whatnot, it was kind of enlightening, and I kind of got more used to it as I kept practicing, so I could hear everything and see how things were working. So anyways, off we are to find treasure. Now, a little bit of background. I obviously, in my 40s now, I remember playing Dragon Quest III on the Nintendo. Now, the thing is, I never got to own it. I rented it from our local video game store, which we called a Hastings. Like, it was our place up here in the northern part of Texas. And yes, if you hear my accent, it's definitely very Texas. But I do remember playing this in 3rd grade, and at the time I wasn't as big into it. Like, I'd actually started my first Dragon Quest game was Dragon Warrior 4, and I loved Dragon Warrior 4, and loved it. And so when I rented this at the game store, I wasn't as excited about it. For some reason, it didn't just appeal with me the same way, and since it was only a rental, I didn't make it past the pyramid in Ebis at that time, and then I've never actually played it again. So I will say that I have not beaten Dragon Quest 2, Dragon Quest 3, or Dragon Quest 5. I've beaten the others, well, excluding Online 10, which, hey, I'm not holding that against me. Ooh, a side quest. So we'll go here too. Ow. So this is my first time to actually get close to beating this playing the HD 2D, and when I saw this, I was figuring, hey, I will play it HD 2D style. let me take a time to read right quick. Okay, so I got the Staff of Rain, I got the Sunstone, I have to get the Sacred Animal. Okay. Okay. Oh, and the Rainbow Bridge, that's what you do in Dragon Quest 1, too, a long time ago. It's been a long time since I played that one. Keep in mind what I've imparted to thee. Or, in modern day gaming, just do YouTube videos. If I can't remember. Okay, so that's nice. I got that questway started. Oh, okay, and so for this channel, I also want you to kind of get an idea. I probably, for the time being, don't have any intention of showing my face, and I definitely probably have no intention of streaming anytime soon. I do have, I'm legally blind, so I mean, like, obviously I can see or I wouldn't be playing this, but the problem is, if I'm live streaming, it's going to be hard to read the damn chat and play, and then so I'm going to have a lot of pissed off people if I had a big full chat that are like asking why I don't respond. So I will probably, for the time being, stay off the camera and just do Let's Plays and be happy. Okay, so, these 2 treasure chests is what I need? I do. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be kind of a lazy gamer when we do Let's Plays. Like, you might find me doing a Let's Play on a topic for a while, and then I might take a break and do a Let's Play on something else, and then come back and then finish. It'll just be what it is. And just like not finding these treasures, I'm about done. Done, like I said. There's just little treasures, and I'm missing them. Okay. And it's adding game time. See, this is why my game time's been so long, because I have been hunting treasures. And yeah, I've noticed in a lot of towns I've cleared treasures, and sometimes I've missed 1 or 2 or 3. Like, again, if you're going to watch this channel, please don't expect me to be a 100% completer. I get ADHD-ish and quit shit at times. So I definitely won't be the channel for you if you're wanting like all these 100% complete Let's Plays and such. So without that, you know, again, most of this channel should just be for the nostalgia, the fun. And there we go. Okay. So I'll make another pass. I'll try to be more like grid-like with it, and then we'll go from there. Oh, Pandy Hill all too. What the hell is that? Not being efficient running through the poison. Okay, so let's try. I've already looked around here, but look, gonna be more grid-like. Gonna be more grid-like. Be intentional. That's what they always tell you when you're learning new skills, when you're doing projects, whatever. Be intentional. Okay, I don't see any way into the back here. Okay, so this is the next part of my grid run. Not seeing any barrels. The water's in my way right there, and it's ruining my grid. Damn you. It's ruining my grid. Okay. Okay, so go up this way. Continue the grid. Try to search behind the buildings. See, this would be one of those things I'll probably have to watch somebody else play this to find all these, if I decide to stick it in that hardcore. But you know, I've heard about that second optional dungeon, the one that replaced apparently the one on the GB Kohler, where you had to grind all the monster medals and stuff the right way or whatever. But that one sounds pretty awful too, because I said the side quest they say you have to do, like, you know, get 1 million gold, find all these legendary items and stuff. It's almost like a completionist thing too. Like, I don't know about all that. Like, I kind of like it, you know, like in Dragon Quest 7 where you had to fight God, where it was beat Orgrimmar in under 20 turns and a few smaller, but it seemed easier to do that than it does to do that shit, but we'll see. And yeah, I know I'll have to get the tamers, the wranglers. So ain't nobody in this town. And yes, I'm Texan, so you will hear ain't a lot. There's nothing going on here. yeah, I know about the trick to get the monster wranglers, and that's their kind of your end game. Yes, a mini medal. Do I have? Ooh, I'm almost there. I think I have enough. But anyways, oh yes, there's another treasure. Okay. So it's not been in vain. Just one more. Okay. The grid. Oh, nope, that's the casino that told me I suck because I haven't got enough ranks. They will not be getting any of my gladiatorial business. Are they not entertained? Alright. Damn it. Come on. One last one. And I know it's like barrels and bags mostly, but I haven't seen a bag hanging around either. Those damn bags, they get the best of me. I always miss the fucking bags. Yeah. Okay. Huh. I've done the grid. I'm missing it. Is that one? No, because I've already hit it once before. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I wonder, like, because the houses, too, like, as long as it doesn't transition into a new zone, I should be able to find them, so. This will all be interesting. I'm not sure how long I should make my videos. I know I'm probably going to go ahead and try to do chapters in the videos, because, I mean, what I hear is that helps Google searches and stuff like that when you do chapters. And, you know, hey, if there's anybody who ever is playing and wants to potentially comb through one day and is desperately searching for the last treasure, and if I found it and stuff, they can maybe find it in the chapters. So, I mean, I'll try the chapters. I've at least researched how to do them. Okay, so maybe I need to come in here because it's still outside technically. Huh, no? Not really. Okay, well, I mean, for sake of boredom, because I mean, I personally could walk around here forever, and you guys probably get sick of that. I guess we'll leave, and I could come back on my own playtime and such, and finish off this stuff, because at least I've gotten most of the treasure. Gotten the monster. So we'll call that the section. We'll wrap up Cantlin, and we'll go back to the world map now, and I will continue going towards the X's and the glowing circles. And yeah, I could have been old school and taken off the quest markers and stuff, but the way I see it, and like, for me, the experiences, there's that hardcore, and then there's that just having fun. And I like these newer games where you can kind of mix and match that stuff. Like, if I wanted to, I could turn it off, and I love that, so I could be as old school as possible, or I could opt for something else. So I've opted to keep Draconian Quest, but I love my quest markers. I'm sorry, folks. I'm into the day of maps, and recently, combat, yes. You know, recently I tried Expedition 33, and two of the problems with that game, and that game was an amazing game, don't get me wrong. Two of the problems with that game, though, were, like, the maps. No mini maps was driving me crazy. Like, I was like, I need maps. And it's funny because I grew up in a time when we didn't have that stuff. But, God, maps, my friends. Okay, Falcon Slash. Let's just take that one out because he's a pain. Do I just want to do Boom? Yeah, I'll Boom. I got plenty of MP. Oh, wait, or is it Bang? I think it was Bang. Strong, no, it's Bang. There we go. There we go, because that fucking hits hard. haven't found any of these legendary equipments that I've really just been utilizing as many of the mini medals, as many of the casino, as searching the sparklies on the map as much as possible in the dungeons, and really, I have not had to do too much purchasing. So I mean, I've got like 100,000 gold saved up at this point. And yeah, I know I haven't done all this grinding, but okay, so you'll see me check the map a lot, so sorry if it bugs you, but I mean, hell, I forget. Okay, so again, just boom. Now, if you notice my party composition, of course, you know, I don't like that I can't change my hero's class. Of course, yes, I am Rimuldar. Wish his class could change like I said. Or 6, you can do that in 6 too, you know? It's been a while. But anyways, my composition, like Sarah here, she started as a Wrangler, and then I eventually moved her to Gadabout and then Sage. And then Alyssa started as a Thief, and I eventually took her to Gadabout Sage. And then Pierre there, he was at the stock. He was stock, and he is a healer. And then I moved him with the scroll writs or whatever, and I took him to Sage. And so I've got a party of Sages, but you know what? Playing on Draconian Quest, that means all the debuffs I can throw, all the buffs I can throw. Like I said, that right there is a whooping ass. And you know, having Erdrick's Falcon Slash, and then Sarah's Monster Pylon for damage, and then just buffing and debuffing the shit out of things. Hey, if it works, it works. Oh, so okay, everybody's healed. And part of me wants to pad foot, and then part of me wants to be entertaining. So, you know, we'll try to find a middle ground. Let me know if anybody's watching, if the music's too low, too high. You know, I've got to kind of learn these things. I'm messed with the decibels and things like that. Okay. This, I'm just going to go for like, I chose to do a lot of multi-hit weapons. Like, I'm still running Morning Stars in those two. Dragon Tail Whip with Sarah. And look, love that multi-damage in this game. Don't love that shit. But that's fine. I'll be back for another round. Why waste magic when I can just do this? But I feel like, especially in this version of Dragon Quest, I mean, you can't pass up that damn multi-hit weapon damage versus a single target. I might keep one character for single target, or, you know, keep the multi-weapons for bosses, right? But, or single target weapons for bosses, but, you know, when it comes to the fighting the hordes, the multi-weapons. Okay, just gonna keep everybody topped off. Oh, more combats. Oh no, the wyverns. Oh, man. So, you gotta love the music. That's the one thing, is Dragon Quest, I mean, I think, you know, it's always been so important to me when I really think about it, because it does invoke nostalgia. I mean, I can't lie. I mean, I grew up with it. So it invokes nostalgia. But on the same note, and for a long time I just thought it was nostalgia, and that's the only reason I liked it so much. But really, as I play Dragon Quest XI and such, and I just realized, like, I mean, it's so cool because it really plays so much like a fairy tale. I mean, like once upon a time in a land far away, and just that vagueness and stuff. And I used to criticize it so much. Excuse me. So much for being like storyline vague, and I wish they would give more lore tidbits and stuff like that. But then as I started kind of researching more and understanding kind of what Yuji Horii and the team really wanted from it, it was meant to be a fairy tale. It was meant to be a bedtime tale. And so a lot of things are told in a lot of ways. Okay, Falcon, slash your ass. You ain't gonna heal too much, you know. Monster pile on too, just in case. Um, it's just a fairy tale, and so you know a lot of things are meant to be figured out through exploring the world and through subtle means. Like I mean, there's so many subtle connections that in murals and stuff you can see how it relates, how that culture knew about the culture of Dragon Quest XI in that world, and some of the original Erdrick and Erdwin and stuff, and you can see it, but it doesn't just give it to you all. And the war-torn nature and stuff. Like I said, a lot of this is meant to be subtly explored, and a lot of this is meant to be kind of left to your imagination as well, because again, it's meant to that once upon a time, a long time ago, that non-specific fairy tale kind of mentality. And that aspect works for the story more than I ever realized. And the simple, just fight the Dark Lord, you know, go on a quest, go on a coming-of-age journey. Gameplay-wise, I've learned that I love it because exploration is top-notch in Dragon Quest. I mean, seriously. You just can't like beat it. Like it's just, there's something about it. It's just so well woven in, and how like you have a little bit of linearity with the combined just being able to open worlds, explore it, and things are just placed so well, and things flow so well, and it just keeps driving you to explore. I mean, I think that's one thing where I have trouble with like Octopath Traveler is being explored, but for some reason it doesn't just fit the same with me. I sometimes find myself struggling with those games to enjoy the exploration, whereas there's a way that they do exploration in Dragon Quest that's masterful. So combined with all those things, I do realize it's more than just nostalgia that I love Dragon Quest, and it makes it in a lot of ways where I want to play it more, you know, because of these awesome elements. It's not just nostalgia, it's why I keep coming back to it. So, also, love the combat. I used to think, well, combat's too simple. Combat, I mean, like, it's not as complicated as these games like Baldur's Gate 3 and the original Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and all these things, but yet it's not meant to be either. It's almost like playing poker. There's a lot of guesswork and gambling that goes with it, and you don't just need the crazy customization. It's fun in the ways like, okay, should I take a chance and kill this one? But if I do that, he might shield up, and the next monster might, and it just might get me, and it might drain my hit points. In the long run, it's that sense of playing almost like a simple card game and taking chance and gambling a little bit with strategy like a card game like that. And when you think of it like that, like, well, yeah, combat makes sense. And it's more in-depth and yet fun because it's not too in-depth in some ways. It's something that can be simply played at the end of a hard day. And though I might love things like Baldur's Gate 3 and Western RPGs and stuff, sometimes that shit's so involved in, like, there's just days I need to come home at the end of the day and keep my mind stimulated but not be like trying to solve like complex doctoral math equations to be able to win. And I guess that's also my torment, trying to put shit on hard. But, you know, okay, definitely hate those Umbras. God, I hate those Umbras. Those damn insta-death spells, which this one I've noticed is definitely a lot worse about the insta-death spells than, you know, like something later in the series, like 11, for example. They don't play with the insta-death spells. Jesus Christ, they don't play with the insta-death spells. Okay, still going strong. I'm not sure how to make this, but hey, we're going. We're just going to play, and I'm going to try to upload videos every night. Now, I'm going to be honest and tell you that these first videos, like, I'll probably try to get a running series of Dragon Quest 3 before I post, because, I mean, I'm new to it. I've been watching videos. I've been doing research. And so I'll probably record several videos and post up that way. Because if I do it that way, then I got a whole series to start with. Ways to link in and stuff like that. And plus, it'll just give me several hours to learn that kind of stuff too. And then I'll continue. So yeah, by the time you see this first video, I will probably have been recording for days before I actually start uploading anything. So, but I plan to be recording almost nightly, except the times when I do have to go work extra and such, because I am a teacher, and sometimes lesson plans and paperwork cut into that on the weekends, and I do have a son. So being a parent has things to happen, and if he ever starts getting involved in more sports, like right now we're just involved in robotics, but you know, some of that will cut in, and it may not be like 7 days a week that I get to upload, but I really plan to upload a ton. Okay, so I've been here. I need to check. I can't remember if I've been to that one. Ugh. The statues. Okay. Now, these guys pack a punch, but I've pretty much leveled up pretty damn high, and so this shit's not just wrecking me. But I did level up because fighting some of the bosses on Draconian Quest, I definitely wanted 3 sages because I really needed the versatility. Because some of the bosses can pack some punches on Draconian Quest. They really can. And so I needed the versatility of having 3 people with buffs. And so, you know, I am a little over leveled. Oh, excuse me for the sniffles. Like, notice that I live in the panhandle of Texas, and like, it is allergy infested. Okay, let's do Animal Instinct. Okay, and Nose for Treasure. Okay, so I've been here. Good. Top off. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, I need to go around to that bridge. So I have to go backtrack all the way. I probably should have teleported and then gone, but it's fine. A lot of grinding, push my luck a little bit. You know, we'll do it. But I'll even pad foot a little bit, get a little extra thing. Sometimes strategy is important too. So I mean, I am trying to do a little bit of entertainment value, but I'm also trying to remember to just do me. So, and I have been playing this game for a while. I'm getting a little burnt, just a little bit, not completely just yet. God, I have ADHD so bad sometimes. So sometimes I can take forever to play a game and love it, and then sometimes I just want to move on to the next thing. Like, I'm gonna try to be better, and I think that's another thing of starting this channel. I hope to kind of have it encourage me to finish more, like I used to when I was younger. And just to keep a running journal of completions, you know? So, yeah. Oh, it's not the most silent I've been. Well, at this point, you're probably wanting to see me talk a little less. I have non-stop talked for who knows how long at this point. Okay, rolling around here. The journey to the next X begins. Should be a fantasy novel. Journey to the next checkpoint. My time as a video gaming adventurer. Yeah, I think I will do chapters, because I mean, I can do that. Okay, pad foot's off. Yeah, no, I want to get a little bit further. I want to get a little bit further before I do it, so. Gosh, I hope when I turn my head out of the way that I'm not completely getting the microphone out of the way. Like, that's going to be something I'll have to maybe adjust. I guess I could get, like, headset microphones so that thing's always near my mouth. I mean, especially since I'm not on the camera. That could be something. Sparklies. Sorry, you guys might be hearing slight movement in the chair next to the thing. My son is actually very avidly watching, and he's trying his best to be quiet, and you know, well, 10, you know, he's doing a pretty good job. He himself has been very interested in trying YouTube. And so that's probably going to be a big thing, too, is like, I think this is the year he's learning to read and write well enough at this point. And with a little bit of guidance and some things, I think I'll start letting him practice posting, because I can still easily monitor. So, I mean, we're working on all that stuff, and, you know, he's pretty excited about it. Damn, I hate the insta-death, man. Okay, but they're almost dead, so it's fine. And I think, even though I do have to be careful watch monitoring, because, you know, I gotta make sure what he posts is appropriate. I gotta make sure that, you know, there's a lot of people he's not talking to inappropriately, and that does mean more work for me, like scanning videos and such, but I think it's about time if he wants to experiment and like start to learn. It's a skill to learn or something to try to do, and you know that's the biggest thing in life is the journeys you take. So I think it's time for him to start getting that under his feet. You know, if he wants to try it, like I've been honest with him and told him about hobbying is cool. You know, hobbying is cool and trying to make a living is cool, but having your backup skills and all that. But it's time if he wants to start trying to learn it now and young and start perfecting. Oh, I guess I gotta travel there with a boat. Oh, damn it, but I don't wanna get the boat. Ooh, more places, okay. So, yeah, he definitely is fidgety, but, you know, as he should be. He's a 10-year-old. Ugh, no more monsters. Okay, damn it. And there's 3 treasures. Okay, so I wish more monsters would exist. Man, you know, when I actually decide to put a full intro to this channel, I definitely have to script it because I want it to be good. Because I mean, there's so many things I could have said. I've said a lot of good things, but that, you know, mostly JRPGs, all kinds of good stuff. But you know, it is what it is. Okay, come on, mini medals. All right, one more treasure. And I can't be gridlock on these. I have to actually search and use my eyes. Damn you, Expedition 33. There's not a map. Though I found out like you can kind of tell when you're starting to edge out to the thing. Whoops. Okay. These places are notorious for hiding a bag in the fucking tree. Or hiding in that one treasure chest in behind trees or weird places. And then, you know what, that fucking treasure chest, it is something worthless. Like, oh, you got a pot lid. Yay! And I'm like, dude, like, we're totally like in game at this point. I mean, like, we're in the Underworld that the Dark Lord has dominated for who knows how long and stuff, and you would think the treasures lying around here at this point would all be great. Oh no. Obscure treasure, hidden, pot lid. Eh. It's okay, I'm gonna get the treasures. Gotta get the treasures. I'm not addicted to treasures, not at all. Again, but I'll search it one more time because it could be different this time. Damn it. Where, damn you? Where? Oh. Okay, I can't be beaten. Can't. You know, I'll say I actually kind of dig the talking, to be honest. The blabbing. I think I spend too much time not talking to people. It's kind of nice just to be able to talk about something that's something I understand and I enjoy. And hopefully to see like-minded people get it. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to just call it for now. Like I said, it's going to have to be if I really, really, really want it that bad, which, trust me, probably won't. I will come back later. Now, I don't know. I got all the mini medals in Dragon Quest XI. I did so much stuff there. I'm playing that on Draconian Quest 2, and the only thing I really need to do is beat all the super bosses. So Kalasmos on Draconian Quest, and then the six or seven super bosses in Tickington. So I mean, there's things there. I've gambled, got the pips, the pet, lots of pet pips, so I can use all those skills. It's just a matter of after 300 hours of play, because I played it originally on when it wasn't the Echoes S version, and so then I was compelled to go back again once that version came out and play through that stuff. And so by 300 hours, I was a little burnt. Oh, excuse me for the sniffling. Okay, so still looking here. Okay, we're making it. Look, the X is in view. We have got to get there. Yeah, I've played quite a ridiculous amount. Like, honestly, like each week I've been playing about 30 hours a week. And, considering I have a 45, 50-hour a week job, if I'm not, working or doing homework with the kid or trying to jog around the track a little bit, this is what I've been doing. Okay, so we know what to do. You know what to do. Now it's just boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. Falcon slash and lots of boom. Well. Smush! Okay. Absolutely awesome. Okay, we're getting there. Oops, sorry, walking around a little bit like I'm drunk. Okay, Falcon Slash. Just focus onto that one. Let's try not to waste too much MP. We shall. The Wyverns are easy. It's kind of weird they put such low-level Wyverns there, and not have a stronger version. But I don't know, maybe they're trying to really, really, really kind of mimic the map of Dragon Quest 1 in a lot of ways, maybe. And that's kind of reminiscent of some of these areas. It's been a long time, though. I'll be excited to play HD 2D 1 and 2 when they come out in October. Pretty pumped about that. So, I don't know. I think my next video I plan to start after trying to finish this is like I had just got Mega Man Battle Network for $19, like on sale, all 6 of those, and kind of pumped about that. Like played it back as a young adult, like of 19, 20. Enjoyed those games, so I was thinking about doing a Let's Play on that next, but I don't know. Like I said, I might start that one, and it might be on to 1 and 2 HD Remaster of Dragon Quest, because fuck. Excited, my friends. And hey, if anybody ever does see this video, you post that in the comments what you think. Although I know most YouTubers don't watch that far into a lot of these Let's Plays. Some do, like I did at times. A lot of times I would just go between parts of the video and watch for 10 minutes there, and then go through another part and watch 10 minutes there, and then, okay, so I've watched, a total 20 minutes of the hour and 50-minute video you did, like, just by skipping through and scrolling bar. Okay. If they're fire, because I think Cassis will do it just fine. So, yeah, let's just do Cassis. Oh, so yeah, Crackle does better. But the cost is it's hitting better than the Morning Stars. At this point, I think it's Morning Stars are starting to get a little obsolete. Gotta love that monster pylon. You know, I've heard some complaints about end game being, especially post game, being tied around the monster wrangler. But you know, Dragon Quest has always kind of been like that. You always usually playing your most damage around like 2 or 3 skills, and it's usually a certain class that gets those skills, like usually a lot of times so much Giga Slash, and then the buff skills, and it's kind of how it works. It always kind of has. I mean, so I'm cool with it. I get why maybe not everybody else is cool with it. Okay, Falcon Slash. Alright. Cassis. You know, so let's try this. Let's do... Oh, she still doesn't know Crackle. She's lower level. Dude, just Monster Pylon again. You do Cassis, and you do Crackle. Let's see. Yep, they're weaker to the ice. Now, quit it. Now, quit it. You guys are probably looking at me and be like, you're being so inefficient with magic, and I kind of am. I don't fucking care. Alright, Pierre. You reached level 37. Kazing. It'll try to revive everybody and fail. But at least it's everybody. Closer. See, and it's so funny how we used to play games and we didn't have the maps, and I did it all the time, and now I'm so addicted to the damn map. Okay, so there's Falcon Slash. Dude, I don't need to do that, so... Monster handling, there we go. Okay, well, we just instead of Ka, let's just do Crackle is working, so Crackle that beach. Oh no, it's gonna get wasted on its lines. We're supposed to go slower. Again, there's that gambling element I keep telling you about. You take the chance. You take that chance and you try to play it out. Like I thought she usually does go slower. Okay. Sorry, I'm also looking for sparklies. I'm addicted to sparklies. Even though most of those are now at this point, once again, in game world, are starting to be trash. They're not like as awesome as they used to be, but I still don't have the sparklies. I'm not addicted to sparklies, no. Oops, going backwards. Okay, let's go forward. Let's stop going backwards in life and let's go forward. Okay, so I think what I'll do is once I get to that other X right there, I think I'll stop this video and pick up another video because I'm not sure how long I really need to make these. And I know at this point we're definitely going on some time. Okay, so I'm going to take that monster gamble again. I think this time, though, yeah, she's definitely got better magic. so then old Pierre does. So, anyway, Sizzle, burns a group. Frizzle burns a single enemy. Just Frizzle. Crackle, Cockrat. Okay, yeah, Crackle's the way, but what? The hell with it. The hell with it. Now, feel my rage. Okay, so let's get back over that way. So I got distracted looking for sparklies, but hey, again, not addicted. Don't have a problem. Yeah, gotta go down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, these, fuck that, look, no spells. It'll be fine. You know, I know tactics is there, and you can definitely set tactics versus just mashing the A button, but I'm old school. Before we had that, we mashed the A button, and I just love mashing the buttons, the X button, the A button, whatever button I'm mashing. Like, I just like to hit it versus the tactics. Like, it just feels like I'm more engaged. I don't like to do the autoplay thing. I definitely came from that era where autoplay, if it's there, I'll do it, especially if it's part of a game. But that game, even if there's an autoplay element, it's got to be engaging. And I'm okay with hitting that A button or that X button or whichever button. Ugh, not another. I want monsters, guys. Give me monsters. 2 treasures. Okay. Let's see. Where are these treasures at? Where? A great helmet. Hey. I bet that's a warrior-related helmet, though, too. It's better than my mithril, and I bet I'm the only one that can do it. So let's do... He can take the great helmet, because... Ooh, but then you got this one, too. Oh, it's cursed, that's why. That's why. I was like, I didn't remember that. The same with that one. Cursed. Gotta love those cursed objects. It's like, why? No, sir. No, sir. Okay. So, which one of you has... Y'all have thinking caps, though. Except you. Well, and he can't do a mithril helmet, so... And the thinking caps add so much to magic and stuff. I mean, I don't... So, okay. I got it. That's where we're going. I'll take that great helmet for that extra defense boost, I guess. Wait, did it? It didn't have anything that I should have read on it, did it? Okay, so other treasure... One treasure, right? Well, it's nice that it didn't give me shit or junk. Got something worthwhile. Alright. Fuck that place too. I'll look that one up too. Okay. Onward! Okay. Quick video pause on this one and I will return very momentarily. Alright, sorry for that brief pause. Okay, and I'm going back. Alright, so we are just continuing. You know what? Why waste my Falcon Slash? Those things don't hurt me. The bear can get bludgeoned to death. And then hit that A button. You know, oh, in Dragon Quest IV, Dragon Warrior 4, that was hard on me because when you get to that final chapter and it forces you to have your characters where you can't really control them very well, and tactics becomes necessity. You know, it was pretty innovative for its time. I'll give it that. But again, I loved it before that chapter whenever I could control everybody. But you know, that's a personal preference, and to each their own. You know, I like playing the DS version better because they fixed that. Okay, so again, just boom, 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 baby. Alright, awesome. It would be funner to stream this, truly, but like I said, I really would have a hard time keeping with game and chat. Okay, there's sparklies there, so I do have to go back up and get that. Make sure this little forest area is not another monster pit. Oh God, no! I must kill all of them. Okay, she's still got to level up though, so that's my thing. Crackle, I think they're all good on Crackle. Ugh! Nope, nope. I'm stupid, I forgot shadows are not. In fact, shadows don't do good with spells either, so, yeah. You know what I might do? Time to run, bitches! Like, yeah, I mess up on that shit. The shadows, I remember they don't do spells. Okay, so you do some zing zing. And then I'm getting low on Erdrick, so I need you to, well, you can do more heal and still get him up. Okay. Do some more heal. We'll go to your magic next, Pierre, because you got a lot, you greedy son of a bitch. You level it up and all your privileges granted you. Okay, so what do you think mud monsters? Well, problem is if I do that though and I put up those damn shields, then it's a waste of MP. Just bash them like that. See? 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 These aren't cutting it. Ooh, ow. We smash little men and women. Smash, smash. Okay. The hell with it. So, I'm assuming mud doesn't like fire already, right? So, let's just do that. I'm not gonna bother healing. I'm just gonna go for it. Don't run into the wrong spells. Still doesn't have all the spells. She needs to level. Just whip him. Whip it. Yeah, whip it good. Alright. Okay, well, got that one off. That bullshit. Okay, there we go. Good. Well, I got some money for that. That's good, because the damn experience sucked ass. Ah, but Sarah got some levels, so could crackle. Click, click, open the locks, click. No, there's an island I gotta explore. I'm gonna have to get this ship. See, I wonder why Ramia can't come down here. I want the bird. I worked so hard to get the bird, and now she's gone. Okay. Okay, I think boom should do what I need, or no. Well, yeah, just boom it. I'm not gonna wing it, I'm gonna boom it.
Take this! Boom!
Oh no! Well, it's okay. You didn't get the wrong guy. You didn't get the right guy, I mean. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. Look at that. 14,000 gold. You know what that means? It is time to go to a damn bank. That right there is potential loss of money, my friends. Okay, I know I should go up to the town. I can't do it. Can't do it. Gotta search for the shinies. My precious shinies. Alright, let's just do it this way. Cassis. God, I love the spell effects, guys. Like, they did such a good job on it. I just love it. Ooh, and I love that gold drop. I'll give them that. They don't give experience, but man, they're gonna make me rich. This is a gold grinding spot. Now, I will say this: when I play games, I like to try to figure as much out on my own as I can, kind of organically, because I think when you go start meta right away, go in and just try to learn everything, you just lose that sense of discovery. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, if I get real serious I'm doing that, I would rather start looking stuff up besides spending 10, 15 hours just scratching my head trying to figure it out. So I do for a time try to play just organically, naturally, explore, enjoy the exploration. That was accidental, but hey, I got him. Yes, grow my monster minions. Okay, nose for treasure. See, Thief is really good. Early on abilities like that, that was a good class to have, that was a good class to have started with. I mean, its early on abilities are awesome. The pad foot, the nose for treasure, but even like the whirling blades and stuff like that. That's just a good That's just a good class to have early on. I'm glad I took it. Monster Ranger too, because I mean you can tame a lot of the earlier monsters without needing Padfoot, Fading Jennies, Musks to hide your smell. None of that stuff. You just tame them, and then you get the monster. You get the monster pylon. So all good. Okay. I don't see a damn one of these freaking treasures. Oh, I didn't say a cuss word that time. I said freaking. Okay, well, I don't know. Probably hiding them behind shit. Hide and go seek with treasures. Well, at least I got the monsters out of that. If I have to come back to this one too, well, guys, you've seen me. I'm sloppy. Alright. Calling it for now. Let's go. Let's go, boys and girls. And everybody in between. Oh my god. Dude, those gold ones, I can't pass that up. Cassis. Don't care. Taking chances. That Cassis hits hard for Brisbane. And it should work more like it was a single damage. I don't know, whatever. Alright, good. Better get that gold. I'm addicted to that money. Yeah, dude, that right there. I'm sorry, my friends. This place right here is my home for money nowadays. So I can see where you can get that million gold mark so easily. Especially as you level. Okay, so for this, I'm going to go ahead and Padfoot. And I'm going to start heading up that way. I'm knowing that I'm like on an hour, maybe a little over an hour, and I'm kind of feeling I should split these videos up. So I tend to plan to play longer, but I'm going to have to come back on for the second video. So let me get here, and then I can have at least 3 solid chapters for this video. And then we will see about doing the second one right away and continue on. Roughly, I mean, unless I'm extremely tired from working out, or if there's not something going on with my kiddo, or something that has to happen for work and stuff, I mean, roughly, here lately, you know, I've been putting in, 3 hours a night, easily, sometimes more. So, I mean, I really do plan to record and, like I said, journal these activities. And like I said, I hope that over time I get to talk to like-minded people and just enjoy things going on. So, if you're interested, feel free to like and subscribe and chat down in the chats below. And, if not, I'm still going to do this shit and just blab to nobody, I guess, because, I mean, I do it anyways to myself. Kind of nice to talk my thoughts out openly, so, okay. This X right here is not quickly approachable. Is it surrounded? Oh no, there's the bridge right there. So again, I do hope you liked it. I will continue on with the second one. And there we go, video number 1. And thank you for anybody who does decide to watch. Oh no. Couldn't let me have... Oh, definitely couldn't let me have it. Okay. You're gonna get piled on. You're gonna get Cassis. Okay. Feel the apocalyptic wrath. Rimuldar. Okay, so we are stopping at Rimuldar. Please do not make fun of me for my butchering of any pronunciations in language. This channel is not responsible for any butcherings or pronunciations. Okay, so we'll stop it there, and we'll pick it back up. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in for video number 1. Bye.